Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Rebecca, Becky, Bex. I don't mind what you guys call me. In today's video, I'm going to be trying some more Too True makeup. Now, as you guys know, I do feature Too True quite a few times here on this channel because sometimes the price is always right. All the items from Too True are £1. If you guys are new to my channel and you haven't seen my testing Too True makeup, I will pop a video on the eye here if you guys want to check it out. I can give you a quick brief of what Too True is. Too True used to be sold in Superdrug a long time ago. It was sold at a little bit more of a higher price. Some items were £3, £5, so they were a very affordable price. They used to be like £3 for £5. It was like ridiculously cheap, and now they don't sell it in Superdrug anymore because it was a long time ago, but they have their own website and all the makeup on there is literally £1. You've also got Miss Beauty on there. You've also got Me Cosmetics, which I have featured on this channel as well. So sometimes you find some amazing hidden gems and sometimes you think, oh, just a typical £1 price. This is not good. So I do have a couple of face products. So I've got like a bronzer, a blusher, I've got a couple of eye products and face products. So I'm going to chuck these on my face and let you guys know if they're hidden gems or if they're not. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified by all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to. Link is in the description bar below. So if you guys want to know my thoughts, if these Too True makeup items are hidden gems or they're not, just keep watching. Okay guys, my hair is messily tied back as usual. Let's chuck these Too True products on my face. Now, please excuse my eyebrow. I accidentally used my blade to cut around it and I accidentally cut a little bit too much and made myself bleed. So please be careful when you're using these. These are super sharp. So to keep with the Too True kind of theme, I'm going to be using two Too True eyebrow pencils. So this one is the Too True eyebrow pencil. I'm afraid I can't say the names because where I've sharpened them down so much, the numbers sadly have come off. But I know one is 1 and the other one is 2. So you have a blonde, I've got a blonde one here and a dark brown one. And these are perfect to make a really nice ombre eyebrow. So I put the lightest one at the front and the darkest one at the edge. Just to, you know, create an ombre effect. I think I'll start with this eyebrow first because I'll let this one heal maybe just a little bit longer. So just gonna start applying this to my eyebrows. And then use the darker brow for the back of the brow. Just to add that shape and definition. Alright, I've just done my other eyebrow off camera just to save some time. It's not the best eyebrow I've done, like I said, because of the scratch mark. It was quite hard to go over it and blend. So, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. I've done the best I can. So we're going to move on to the eyes. So I have this little duo here. So this one's a Too True Duo eyeshadow in number 9. So you've got this goldeny colour and this purple colour. And I've also got this retractable kohl pencil to use. It's called the Twist and Line Eye Define. And it's a really nice bright blue shade. This one's in the shade 15. And I was thinking of going for more like a smoky, purpley sort of wing line look. That's what I was thinking of doing anyway. So I haven't used this duo in years. I had an old duo like a long time ago, so I haven't used one of their duos in a long time. So we're going to see how their eyeshadows are. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the purple shade on an angled brush. It's just an eyebrow angled brush. Okay, so it's quite powdery. There's quite a bit of fallout with this. Oh yeah, it's gone over my leg. And I'm just going to start stamping this on the outer edge and bringing it along. Okay, well that purple was really pigmented. It went on really nicely. It's really pigmented. So I'm just going to grab this purple from one of the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadows I'm just gonna grab that colour, and the reason being is because I kind of want to blend and soften it out a bit. So I'm just gonna grab it on a pencil brush, just on a pencil brush. I'm just gonna softly go on top, just on top of that, on top of the purple. Okay, when I blended that colour on top of that purple, I felt like it wasn't as pigmented. I felt like it just sort of blended out to nothing really, so I had to really keep adding that purple. So this eye look kind of looks a bit like a mess, to be honest, but we're just going to keep going along. We're just going to go along with it. So I'm going to take the bronzy colour now, that golden bronzy colour. Just going to use the brush I used to clean up my eyebrows. I think I'm going to place this on the lid and bringing it across, I think. I'm just playing around, I'm just going along with it. So let's grab this colour. It's very chunky, this one, feels very chunky. And we're going to press this halfway and along. Okay guys, the eyeshadow is particularly not my favourite, to be truthfully honest. Like, I thought at first, oh, it's quite pigmented. It's really not, to be honest, like with the shimmer especially. I did try to wet this as well off camera and it didn't show up at all. So yeah, these eyeshadows are particularly not my favourite. You're better off just investing on a NYX palette or a Makeup Revolution palette. I don't think this is, even though it's £1, it's not really worth the money, to be perfectly honest. I prefer their like loose dazzle dusts they do, like the loose like little pigments they do. I think they're like 10p or something. I find they're much better. But yeah, I feel like this eyeshadow look is like just a wash of colour. It's nothing spectacular or anything like, wow, mind-blowing. So yeah, I tried to make it work as best I can, but this eye look is a bit naff. It looks like we're going for this kind of look today. And right, we'll finish off the eyes in a minute. I want to move on to the face now. So I've already primed my face. I've used the Miss Beauty Perfect Base Face Primer. This is an excellent primer that they sell on the website. It has been on and off. I'm hoping it goes back on because it's got shea butter in it. It's got sunflower seed oil in it. It's so good. Really hydrating. I really like this. And it feels tacky on the face as well. So I really like this. I really rate this primer. Now, I don't have a foundation as such. However, I've got 2 concealers to use on my face. So this one here, this one is the Too True Be Clear for Concealer. Too True Be Clear for Concealer with anti-bac agents. And then this one's just a Cover and Conceal concealer. So they're both stick concealers. This one helps to target with blemishes. And this one pretty much does the same kind of thing. It's just this one's got actual anti-blemish ingredients. Yeah, anti-bac agents in it, sorry. So this will help tackle spots. So it says on this one here, conceals breakouts and imperfections, moistures, conditions, contains vitamin E. And then this one just says easy to blend and helps to hide skin imperfections. So what I'm deciding to do is I'm going to put this one under my eyes because this one's a lighter shade. So you can see here, this one's quite a light shade. So this one here, this one is in the shade 1, and this one's in the shade 1 as well. But as you can see, this one is a bit more, this one's a bit more of my kind of skin colour. So I'm going to start by putting this under my eyes. Oh, they smell like you know, like the lipsticks you used to have as kids, the children's lipsticks. That's what this smells like. I'm gonna cover up these dark circles that are going on at the moment because I'm really tired. Darkening them. Oh, it's very creamy. Ooh. That is really creamy. That is just gliding. Wow. This would be really nice for highlighting as well. Okay, I'm going to grab the other one now. And just use this one on like, yeah, blemishes and spots. That kind of thing. Okay, they both felt really creamy. They both felt really, really nice. They just glided on really nicely. So I'm just going to take my beauty sponge now. I have cleaned it, but it just comes up really stained. I don't know why, because I did really, really clean this. But we're just now going to blend both of those concealers out. I felt like with this one, the one that meant to have antibacterial ingredients in it, I felt like it didn't add much coverage to my face. But if it helps to treat the spots, then I guess I can't really complain. But I felt like it's evened out my skin, but I don't feel like it's given much coverage to my face. This one, however, I felt like it's made my under eyes really bright. It's not full coverage. It really, really isn't. But it's definitely made my under eyes a lot brighter. So if you want like a natural everyday wear kind of look, then I think you'll like these two together because it'll help to even and brighten. So yeah, they're not terrible concealers. Like, gosh, I've had worse concealers than those two. I think they're quite nice, you know, for an everyday wear. I think they're quite nice for that, and for £1, you know, you're not really breaking the bank. So I'm going to set my face with two powders. So these two here, which they're both upside down. So these two here, they are the Miss Beauty Pressed Powder. And I've got the shade Ivory and the shade Beige Rose. So these are the two here. So I'm going to use Ivory under my eyes, and I'm going to use Beige Rose all over my face. So it says on the back of them, smooth, fine pressed powder with a silk finish, blend with vitamin E and sun cream for ultimate shine control. Well, when it says sun cream, it doesn't say an SPF or anything. So, that's quite interesting because it doesn't say an SPF or anything like that. So, yep, I'm going to use Ivory first for under my eyes. So it's this it's a very light pale powder. Doesn't really have a scent, this one. No, doesn't really smell of anything. Making sure there are no creases under my eyes. Just going to go in with a Spectrum brush. It's like a highlighting brush, but I like to use it under my eyes. Wow, this is really powdery. And I'm just going to start by setting under my eyes. Yeah, this powder, as you guys can see in the monitor, this is very brightening. This is very brightening. This is definitely more of an under eye powder for sure. And now I'm going to take Beige Rose and put that all over my face. Funny enough, this one's got a scent, but the other one doesn't. It's really odd. Yeah, it smells like a nice old lady. So I'm going to take my brush, my big Revolution fluffy brush. And I'm going to set the rest of my face with this powder. Right, these powders are great. I highly recommend these powders. These are great. This Ivory was great for under the eyes. And in fact, I think it's added more coverage under my eyes. Yeah, it has. This is really good. And this one's great for my face. This definitely works with my skin. It's made my skin look flawless. It looks really nice. I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. Let me turn the exposure down a bit. But as you can see, it's made my skin look really good. There we go. It looks really nice. It's added more coverage under my eyes. It's made my skin look flawless. I really like it. I really, really like these powders. I really, really like them. Okay, so I've got two other face products to try. So I have these two products right here. So these two. So these ones are both Too True blushes. This one's in number 1 and this one's in number 2. But I thought this one would be a perfect bronze shade for me. And then this one would obviously make a really nice blusher. I've never actually worn these before. I've never purchased them from Too True before. It just says on the back, Too True Colour Blusher. Long lasting, easy to blend. So they're just short and sweet. So I'm going to use the number 2 shade first. So I'm going to just take this colour and just use it as a bronzer. Has the same smell as their Too True powder. that nice old lady smell. Just going to take an angled brush. Oh, looks a bit wild there. Just going to grab the colour. Just going to add a little bit. Oh yeah, it's really pigmented. And we're just going to see how this looks as a bronzer. Well, it's certainly pigmented. It really is pigmented. Well, this makes a superb bronzer. I love it. It's the perfect undertone. It's the perfect warmth. I really like it. I think it makes a great bronzer. And for deeper skin, this would work nice as a blusher. But yeah, worked great as a bronzer for me. Worked superb. So let's try the actual blusher now. Let's try the actual blusher. Even though the first one was technically a blusher, it just made a great bronzer for my skin. That's why I saw it and was like, oh, I really want to try that. So let's use this as a blush. I'm just going to use the same brush, by the way. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I love this. Absolutely love it. These are both matte, by the way. They're not shimmery or anything, as far as I can see. Yeah, these are... yeah, they're definitely matte. They're definitely matte. So if you're looking for a very affordable, like, blush and you want a matte one, then I really rate this. Now, I don't have a highlighter, however, I do have a single eyeshadow, which I've been meaning to try, but I haven't got round to trying it. And I don't use single eyeshadows that often, and when I saw the shade, I was like, oh, this will be perfect as a highlighter. So this is from Gosh Cosmetics, the Mono Eyeshadow in 13 Sand. So I just thought this would make a superb highlighter because, you know, you can use eyeshadows as highlighters. So that's the packaging there. It's like a creamy white eyeshadow with a hint of sparkle. Yeah, it's quite subtle, you can see that. Just going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to apply it with this brush. Oh, it's very powdery. We're just going to apply this. Not really too keen on this. Like, I had to really build it up so you guys could pretty much see anything. I mean, you can see the shine now because I had to build it up, but look at the mess around this. This is powdery as anything. What a mess. It's just, yeah, it's just making a huge mess in the pan. So, but you can see it now because I built it up and it's really pretty, but it's not like blinding or anything. So I'm going to grab a smaller brush now. So by Superdrug Studio London. I'm going to just use it as intention, as an eyeshadow. I'm just going to use it as a brow bone highlighter. Yeah, that works superb as a brow bone highlighter. It's just, this is like the perfect shine without too much shine. So I'm going to just add this in the inner corners as well. Okay, this I'm not particularly keen on. Like, it makes a superb brow bone highlighter. I know you're all going to say, yeah, but Rebecca, that technically is an eyeshadow, not a highlighter. But I've seen so many people use highlighters as eyeshadows. You can multifunction your makeup. I find the issue is there's more glitter than there is actual glow itself. That's what I'm finding the problem. So, but it makes a great brow bone highlighter and a subtle inner corner highlighter. And that's it. That's all I'd use this eyeshadow for. I wouldn't use it as a highlighter again. But it was good to try something different anyway, because I didn't have a highlighter. So I had this in my collection to try. So I thought it was good to try it. Okay, let's finish off these eyes, shall we? So let's put this Twist and Lined eye definer in the waterline. This is a proper blue. This is blue. I don't even have to bring it closer. You guys can see on my nose there. You can see how blue it is. It's really blue. Let me just swatch it on the back of my hand. Okay. Okay, so there's the blue there. It did require a little bit of building, so you had to build it up a little bit. So let me just add this in the waterline. Okay, not really particularly keen on that retractable kohl pencil. It didn't really show up. You can't hardly see the blue at all. I'm sorry if this video seems a bit negative. Like, I really want to try and make these eye products work, but they're just not particularly my favourite, to be honest with you. They're nice for a wash of colour, but they're not overly pigmented, so, you know, I'm trying. I really am trying to make them work. Anyway, I'm just going to use that pencil brush. Again, I'm going to go dipping back into the purple colour. I'm just going to run that under my lower lash line. Just going to connect it underneath and run it under. Okay, and I just took a bit of that e.l.f. colour here, the blue colour, and just run that underneath as well. And now we're just going to finish off with mascara. So I've got this one here. This one's the Instant Colour Mascara. And this one's in the shade number 2. Just a brown mascara. It's not black or anything. This one is brown. I'm just going to pop that on my lashes. Now, I felt like it didn't really do anything with my lashes. Like, I've built it up, I've waited for it to dry, and I feel like it's just not really doing anything. And I feel like it's sort of irritating my eyes a little bit. When I use their Too True Pro mascara and their other colour mascaras, I find it didn't irritate my eyes, whereas this one I feel like it kind of is a little bit, really. Now, this might be a bit crazy. I know you're all going to think this is a bit crazy, but I'm really curious to use this in my brows because it's a really nice shade of brown. Now, this could go horrifically wrong. My brows could look like a mess doing this, but I really want to try it. I kind of want to use this in my brows because it looks like a nice colour as a brow gel. I remember not liking the smell to these. Yeah, not at all. So, wish me luck. But I'm just going to use this at the end of the brow. But we're going to see how it looks. Okay, here we go. Okay, not bad. Not bad as a brow gel. I feel like it helps to glue the brows nice and flat. Okay, I'm a huge fan of using this in the brows. Not so much to feather them, but to stick them down. I'm a fan. I'm going to have to use this as a brow gel in future and not use it for my lashes because I prefer it much more. I feel like my brows are stuck down and I feel like they're not going anywhere. Yeah, I don't feel they're budging and the colour is spot on. So I'm going to use this as a brow gel, not use this as a mascara. So yeah, those were my favourites and my non-favourites. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye guys, take care.